Oh, it's frosty here. Wow. Good morning, or hello, good afternoon, whichever it is. Well, it's a lovely bright morning. It wasn't yesterday, and I'm doing a backwards walk, but you won't understand what that means. I'll tell you more in a minute. Wow, it's beautiful light, isn't it? Wow, I had no idea that it was going to be like this. Well, look, there's celandine about to come out. That'll be open later, but... See the yellow down there? But, oh, there's one out. Let's see if we can... get it. And I'll tell you what, that's really hard to see on this screen, but there you go. I think it's somewhere near the centre. So yeah, what I meant by a backward walk is that there's a walk I did back in last summer where I went the other way to this. See the marshy water plants there. I really should know what they're called. I just look at them and go, oh yeah, marshy water plants. That's how I see them. Look at this hill bank. See, that's too uniform for me to think that that's not also been earthworked, but you know, as I keep saying, everything that you look at has been earthworked in some form by man. And even animals, if you look at the, you know, if you take into account burrows, badgers and foxes make their own mess, don't they? And unearth bits, but not on a grander scale as humans do it. So yeah, I'm going on a rounder way. I'm going, what, anti-clockwise. Ooh. Isn't that a woodpecker, that sound? I know there is one, some around. That was a woodpecker, wasn't it? Now the roar you can hear is a motorway. But I did this walk a clockwise way, and as I was planning it yesterday, well, this week, working out where I was going to go, I was torn because I can do this walk from two different, well, probably three different places I can start from, and three different ways. Well, probably so many different ways to do it, that sometimes it's just quite helpful if you only have one choice, isn't it? But, you know, where would you be then, eh? If you only had one choice. China, I suppose. Oh, it was a woodpecker. Did you hear it? Bashing its head incredibly fast against the tree. Yeah. And for those of you who say God was a woman, I'm sure she wouldn't invent something so stupid as a bird that headbutts the tree so fast that it drills holes into it. I'm glad we started here. I must say I am. Oh, robin, do you see it just fly across? Now, some bits of this route I don't think I'll film. Because they're not that interesting. But we'll see. So far, so good. But yeah, there's a couple of roars. The roar of the motorway and the roar of the water. And the constant tweeting of birds. Well, look, there's an island in there. I'll try and zoom in. Yeah, it looks like an island to me. My fingers are cold. Hard to feel the buttons. Now that's almost sexual, isn't it? Can you see that? Or is it my dirty mind? Filthy! I know it's not my mind. My mind and the friends I know. Oh, do you hear the buzzard? They're often around here. Yeah, we might see them in a minute. I was going to go sort of nearer the motorway just to, you know, check it out, but I think it's actually going to be too noisy. It's okay if the wind's blowing another way. Oh yeah, and moles. Just to prove a point here, they look, moles disturbing the earth, and look at this starting to fall. The soil creep. Yeah, all together now. Yeah, indeed, look at the soil creep on that. And also the other reason for coming this way first is gives time for the sun to get up a bit further. might be able to have a good view of the soil creep there. That is quite a creep. Sorry for the sniffing. An old clapper bridge, a little clapper bridge, and I'm not sure what the trees are. I should do, I suppose. Looks like the ash has been taken down here, so depending on which video I upload first, as to which one, whether you'll see of the tree gone or the tree there. Look at the light coming through that bramble. Oh no, it's a rose, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little wander this way, just to have a look. Poor Dash. I don't know why my machine does that, just suddenly lurches. There you go, there's a better shot. Some geese. It looks like trees are going to be replanted. Someone's been there digging holes, but don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Was doing it myself yesterday. That's why my inner parts are hurting today, but you didn't need to know that, did you? Look, nice little barrier to stop people from walking across there. It's pirate property, isn't it? Can't get to see that. Is there a... That's about as near as I can get. So, if you hang about while I zoom in for you. Through the red. Alba, isn't it? Alba? No. Oh no. I know the other one's Sanguinea. The yellowy green one behind it. Oh, there's one come down. There's one for all you Fields of the Nephilim fans. Trees come down. Yeah, and the eclectic music references here. Oh, look at this hazel. Wow. Just love it. Oh, blimey. I didn't realise this was so... See, I'm freaked out now. I told you I got this big thing about water. I wasn't expecting such a massive expanse. Wow. So I'm guessing that's a lake with the swans. Should we say hello? Yeah, I can't get that close. I find it scary when I'm below the level of the top of the water. I don't like it, mate. Don't like it. Now, see, I've done a video about going around Laycock. I mentioned this. See, this is where people have been walking for a long time. I'll probably mention it many times, but it's just for those people that only watch one of my videos. Oh, there's two lots of lakey pond. Some natural barrier stop them going in. Oh, look. Ah, nice beech tree there. So you can't, that's what I hate, I can't even go in to see that beautiful beech tree. More of a lake. I wonder where all this water's being taken from to become the lake. There's a view of the bank. Really is a great bit of soil creep. I love soil creep. Now I've just looked at the map and you still see there's parts of the lake there. That's the mill that we went through, the building. And somewhere further on up there are there's a spring quite close to here, sort of, you know, below the level of these trees a bit further on, and there's another spring probably about half a mile, maybe a mile away, that also feeds it. But that's a lot of water to get caught in there, isn't it? I know it's got containment areas, but even so, it still had to pour the water in. If I'm right, what I'm aiming to get to, and come up there, go through there, somewhere behind that clump of trees, ooh, not in the middle now, beyond there, in fact, yeah, I can't really tell, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention that in case you wanted me to, you know, film more of the house, show more of the mill, you know. I don't actually like filming people's houses. I don't really like filming in towns or villages, because I myself don't like to be filmed and wouldn't like it if someone was taking pictures or even filming my house. So I try not to do it. Really make out where we're going. You see that line of trees there? Well, I think that's where we're going to end up coming down, but I can't see. No, not got my bearings. I don't know if you can hear the skylark above the noise of the road. I can see it. See if I can. Oh, it's getting higher now. Can you see it? I don't know where it is on the screen, but you know, it's like flying high up in the air and twittering around to stop me from looking on the ground. But I'm not even. I mean, can you imagine? They're having a nest on the ground in there right now. Mad birds. Yeah, you see the channel where a spring runs in there, can't you? You see that V shape? I'm pretty sure there's a spring that runs down through there. Now, I think, if I'm right, no, it's not there, is it? Is it there? Yeah, I think it is. So I think pretty much in the middle of the shot, not in this field, but in the next field is where we're aiming for. And look at that wide expanse of field. Can you imagine how many vegetables that could produce? How many people that could feed? Wouldn't it look better with polytunnels dotted around and beds of veg and all the people out there working on it, everyone in the village, all plugging in together. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. It's not a dream. This is what I've been existing for. Existing. This is what I've been living for. This. We're here. A chance to do it. It's only greed and power that make people try to stop people from doing that. I mean, look at it, there's just so much land. You know, you don't have to have a massive house, you can have really comfortable huts. Like really comfortable. If you've ever heard of glamping, yeah, all you've got to do is slightly scale that up a bit. You know, you can easily live in a hut. We're not talking garden shed here. That's the woodpecker again, isn't it? Well, here we've met another change of direction. And we've come from sort of just over there. That's where the mill house is. And we're heading to those trees down here in front of us. I've got to negotiate the mud. So. Which isn't easy. Yeah, let's cross. So it's not interesting, is it? So you will forgive me if I don't film much more of this. There you go, first sighting of where we're going, or one of the places. We've done one already, the second of the stops. Can you see anything? Okay, I know that there's at least one person I know who's watching, who can watch this, who will know this. And back there when I was talking about polytunnels on the land and everything, there's going to be trees as well. You know, we've got to have fruit trees, we've got to have your normal trees. You know, there are trees that would be in rotation for use, like hazel coppicing. Not because I like cutting the trees, but because we'll need the poles to build things. And it's renewable. We can have some older ones that we leave to grow. And it's like finding a balance between all that and not be greedy. You know, so it won't be an open field, far from it. More like a village of nature. So if you're watching this and you've got land in the UK and you want to do it and you want someone to come and do it with you, someone who's been working outside with nature for 30 years or more even, then get in touch. So here we are, this is the bit I've been looking forward to. See, you'd have little copses like that. I mean, doesn't that make the field different? Okay, it's not loads, but you know, you only need one amazing big old tree to just spread energy that you can't buy. You can't buy what an old tree can give you. You just can't. It's absolutely impossible, because it doesn't exist in the physical world as such. Piles of shit. Manure. Oh, what are we going to do with all this shit we got from the cows? I know. Let's dump it by the side of the barrow. Yeah, that'll be nice, won't it? You know, because we respect nature, don't we, lads? Yeah? Us farmers. We respect history. That's why we own the land, mate. I mean, sorry. Well, we wouldn't have all that, would we? In my way. We may have some of it that we put on the land, but we wouldn't have loads of it because we're not keeping massive herds of cattle everywhere. Anyway, hail Lugbury. This is Lugbury. And when I get round to editing the one I came here in the summer, you'll see it's a lot more overgrown and harder to get to. But hey, shall we? See, it's quite big, isn't it? Yeah? That's the big barrow. Maybe I'll paste it out. I reckon it's 100 metres. Yeah. No, at least 50, maybe 60. Certainly on a par with East Kennet. Longer than West Kennet, isn't it? Now I'm guessing this has been put back. I'm guessing that was a capstone that has long since slid off. But I wouldn't assume that is its original position at all. That's probably just been put there like that. But hey, you know, if this was a massive, I mean, you can see how long it is, but if this was found and excavated, I mean, did that have soil on the top of it? Was it covered? Was it uncovered? So many questions we don't know the answers to. Partly because some of the people that did the excavations, they didn't mark anything out or leave any records, and secondly, they just dug without realizing what they were doing. It's coffee time. Hard to get a shot, that's because they're nestled in there like these ones. Tiny snail colony. Thank you, Barrow. Blessings. It's really, I mean, I know how long it is, but it's quite hard to tell. Can you see? Can you work it out? You know, there's quite a bank there. Thanks for watching. It's pretty much fitting the screen there.